Yo, what's up, everybody? Good morning, good late evening, good night, good midnight hour, however y'all want to call it. This is your boy Food Junkie. I just wanted to come here and talk to you because something been weighing on me for several days now, several days. Um, and this morning I woke up early. Used the restroom. What's up, Ashley, baby? How you doing? And I just couldn't sleep. I couldn't go back to sleep. And I just been going over the past couple of days in my mind. Okay, that's good. Early in the morning, get ready to work out. Hopefully, I keep you company. Hopefully, I'm not too distracting for your workout. But a lot of shit been going on these YouTube streets, and of course, as y'all know, those who come in, those who want to watch the replay, those who choose to ignore, I don't really talk about too much here on the YouTube streets because it's really none of my business. It's really no concern to me. But this one topic has been bothering me, and I have some um, insight to this topic. And when I say that to say I don't really know these people. I know one person, you know what I'm saying? One person had been in my chat for years, talked to this one person, played around with this one person, was not flirted with this one person when I used to flirt with people. How y'all, if y'all been here for a while, y'all know how I used to do it. Just played around, you know what I'm saying? It's all fun and games. It's all games for me. It's all jokes for me because I'm truly am in a committed, loving, monogamous relationship. Regardless of what you may hear, what people may think, what people may say, the reality of it is I always know what I'm doing. I'm always flirting. I'm always going to flirt. My husband flirts. We flirt with each other. We flirt around each other. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do. It is what it is. And people may like it, may not like it. People may understand it. People may not understand it. But it is what it is. This is how we did it, do it, and this is how we've been doing it for the past 20, almost 25 years. You know what I'm saying? Of being together. But what bothers me is the mentality of the people here on YouTube. Now we all have heard of what's been going on with the whole situation. The whole Castro and what's up, V? How you doing, baby? Anybody else in the chat? Um, we all have heard of these things, and the problem I have with this is that a lot of these content creators who have been trying to quote unquote counsel or talk to or even try to figure out what is going on, along with the subscriber, is that y'all don't realize that if this is a domestic abuse situation, it really truly is. And it's extremely volatile, it's extremely dangerous, and we don't need, or they don't need us, or y'all, I should say, in this situation, egging the situation on. It's extremely dangerous. Now, I've heard Olivia talking when she had them up there, and my thing is this: what's the guy's name? Tommy, Tony. I don't know. Castro's friend's name. I don't know his name. I don't know this person. Like I said, I don't know him, and I won't know him. But there's no excuse whatsoever to ever put your hands on anybody. I don't care how mad you are. I don't care what they've done to you. Hence the title: Open Your Heart, but never close your eyes. See, I told y'all before that someone put a gun on me. An older gentleman that I was seeing that I I was interested in him when I was, and when I wasn't, I wanted to keep a friendship with him. But because that's how I always am. Y'all know, even on here, I am. If I allow you to come into my circle, you know what I'm saying. I try to keep you in my circle, even as friends. And if we can't be friends, then I'd rather just not. You know what I'm saying, whatsoever. I don't want to mention you. I don't want you mentioning me. But um, in doing this, he did understand that I was no longer romantically interested in him, but I wanted to maintain the friendship with him. So I told y'all the story, one Thanksgiving when, as we lived together for a quick second, you know what I'm saying? Because, at the time, I did need a little bit of help. So he offered me to move in. I was working like I was doing now, working two jobs, and he would iron my clothes for me. He'll wash my clothes for me. He'll cook for me. He'll between jobs was not. He will let me sleep. And when I wake up, food will be ready, lunch will be ready. You know what I'm saying? This and third. All I have to do is pretty much get some rest, shower, you know what I'm saying, and then eat and then go to work. And because he would also take me to work. This is like I said, this is when I was much younger. When I first left school the first time and things of that nature. So I was really young, you know what I'm saying? Definitely much younger than Castro is. I was probably about 19, 20 when this was happening. That's when I first left school, and I had to make it on my own. And I was doing everything I possibly could to make it here in the Atlanta area. So when we when I got on my feet, you know what I'm saying, got my vehicle, got my own place, the Senator was not on my feet, whatever. I was trying to maintain a friendship with them, and still maintain a friendship with them. Well, I did, we tried to back then. And one Thanksgiving, he asked me what I want to eat. Like I told you, he's asked me what I want him to cook, and y'all know I can cook, but during that time, it was like, no, I want da. Me trying to be grown, not really understanding the rules of life. You know what I'm saying, things of that nature. So when I got on my feet, I kind of was saying back with him a little bit, not because I didn't want him anymore, because it just wasn't working anymore for me. It was just wasn't what I wanted anymore, or needed what I needed at the moment. So he cooked a whole Thanksgiving dinner, and he was like, "Well, what do you? Are you gonna come over?" I'm like, "No, I'm hanging out with some friends. Well, it's not, so I'm doing this and there, but I'll be here tomorrow." And what I'm saying, and because before I go to the movies, whatever, with some more friends, 'cause the Thanksgiving was always on a Thursday, so I'm like, I'll be there tomorrow, and so we can, I'll pick up a plate then. So I went there on Friday and thought that, what I'm saying, he was just gonna have a plate like he always do, was not, or bring it to my house, whatever case may be. But he actually, when I came in, I was dressed to hang out with friends that Friday for the weekend, for the Thanksgiving weekend. And he like he was like, "Oh, sit down, what's that? I'll bring it to you, what's not." So he brought it to me and it was cooked, like he microwaved it and stuff like that. I'm like, well, thinking to myself, I can save money was not by not eating as much when we go out to hang out, whatever. Plus I have something in my stomach when we go out to drink. And with that, um, he placed it in front of me, was not, and I that's when I had a new Blazer. So y'all remember the Blazer back in the day? I had a new Blazer, saying tinted windows, moonroof was not, no, sorry, sunroof, it was a moonroof, or sunroof, whatever. Just a decent car, saying. I liked it, whatever. My first SUV. I typically had cars prior to. And so he was like, "Oh, so when you give me a ride in your car?" Mind you, we're just friends. Granted, we were together for a couple years, or whatever, what I'm saying, and it was cool. But now I'm trying to just fish a friend. So he was like, when are you gonna give me a run in your car? I'm like, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? We're not on that level. He's like, well, but you come over here and eat, right? I'm like, yeah, but if you want this back, let me know. And he threatened with a little slick threat. This is a much older guy. And he was like, well, if I did like it, well, if I did want it back, you would like it how I got it. Whoa. I'm still food junkie, y'all. You ain't gonna say too much to me. You know what I'm saying? I'll be respectful and kind of this and that third, but you're not gonna say too much to me. So I'm like, okay, cool. Let me get up and go. He's like, you ain't going nowhere. Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't do this domestic bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I do. So as I was leaving, how I was leaving to get through his front door, you have to go through this little hallway, and there was a closet in his hallway next to a bathroom, whatever. So I'm trying to leave out the thing, gather my stuff. No, no, no. What happened was, as I was getting up, he actually threw the TV tray on me, trying to mess up my clothes. You know what I'm saying? And me being somewhat skillful in what I do, like I said, fighting was not, I kind of blocked it and it got on him and his couch. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, I'm trying to get up, you know what I'm saying, and leave the house. Because I said, I don't, if I say I liked you or you was part of my situation, I'm not trying to fight you because I don't want to be the cause of you walking around bruised and battered and beat up and just all discombobulated because you was in a situation. So I'm trying to leave, and like I said, the hallway, whatever. He runs to the hallway, goes in the closet. This way he pulls out a gun, and he's like, "You ain't going nowhere." Oh, hey, Shaquilla, baby, how you doing? Happy New Year, sweetheart. He's like, "You ain't going nowhere." Oh, I'm not. Oh, yeah, I am. Like guns don't scare me. Like people with weapons up, that don't scare me. But what did scare me was me having my mom get called and someone telling her, "Well, your son was murdered because of X, Y, and Z, this and the third." You know what I'm saying? Or some bullshit, whatever. So there was a brass kettle on like the little end table where the hallway met the room. And so I picked up the kettle, grabbed the gun, pointed the gun toward him because he had the barrel pointed towards me. If I can show y'all how to do certain things, how to maneuver yourself around certain situations. But I grabbed the barrel of the gun, pointed toward him, grabbed the kettle, and commits to going to work on his head and face. I don't play games like that. We don't play these domestic violent games. I'm not going to be threatened. I'm not going to be whatever it may be. So what I was doing that was now I'm hitting him in the head with the kettle while the gun was pointed on him. So if it goes off, yeah, my hand will get burned. I'll probably cut up a little bit, but he's the one that's going to catch the bullet. So we're fighting and wrestling. And once that one busted him in the head with the kettle, with the brass kettle, and having the gun pointed toward him. I get out his front door, leave my I had like y'all remember Gore-Tex? I had on Gore-Tex boots and a Gore-Tex coat. Y'all know he's always fashionable. You know what I'm saying? A black and white Coogee sweater with some corduroys. He's always fashionable. Always have been, always will be. So you're doing good. That's good, baby. Thank you. Um, so I get out the house just with my leaving my coat, leaving my car keys, and he done ripped off. I had this gold chain and bracelet that I used to wear all the time. Um, he ripped those off, you know what I'm saying? Trying to grab it at my throat, whatever. Ain't happening. I'm not stupid. You're not gonna. Mm-mm. So I went to the corner store, covered in his blood, and called the police. The police came to the store. I told them what happened. They were like, "Well, you have to come back with us to the scene of the crime." I told him that he has a gun, so be careful. I just want to get my car keys, my coat, and the pieces of my jewelry that fell off when he ripped it off my thing. Mind you, when I left him, he was covered in blood. So by the time the police got there, it was fairly quick. By the time the police got there and we went to the house, he done cleaned himself up and told them that I attacked him. Kashana, baby, how you doing? Happy New Year, sweetheart. And he told them that I attacked him. I'm like, no, I didn't attack him. This, that, and the third. So basically, the story was not adding up based on my story, based on me covered in his blood and him saying that I attacked him. I'm like, well, he has a gun. By this time, of course, he hit the gun. And the police were like, well, since we can't figure this out, both stories aren't the same. We'll have to take you both in. Like I said, I've been detained several times for fighting and whooping people's asses, but it is what it is. I don't. It's not something that you could use against me. I don't care. It should tell you to leave me the fuck alone when I actually leave me alone. But anyway, so that happened. We was in mind you, I told you this was Thanksgiving weekend, so we are detained in jail, and the court wasn't coming until that Monday. Or was it? I don't know. I don't think I stayed all weekend there because I had to work that Monday. And I did go to work. So we was however it happened, the day, hours, however long it's been, we was detained in the jail situation, him and I both. And what got me was, mind you, at this time, I was fairly new to Atlanta and I really didn't know anyone in Atlanta. And if y'all know my story, I moved to Atlanta to go to college, but I didn't finish college, Morehouse, of course. Um, so I just stayed down in Atlanta. But I moved out here with not knowing anyone. So in the car, in the back of the car, because they put us both in the car at the same time, in the same car. You know what I'm saying? And all the while going to the situation, he was saying, "You don't know anyone here, so I can get out. You can't. You need me. I don't need you. I'll be out before you will." Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just real nasty, vile stuff that you say to people that someone that you really don't like. So I'm like, okay. Okay, cool. I'm good. I'll be here until I'm out, until I'm not. And whatever happens, happen. But my story's gonna be the truth. You have to lie to get whatever you want. So when we finally went to court, behind those of you who've been to court before, they come get you and bring you up to the courthouse, and you're sitting behind the court until they call your case number. So by then, he realized that he done fucked up. Whatever, how long it took for him to realize that he realized he done fucked up. And so he had people like other inmates or people that have been detained who waiting for their own numbers to be called, come trying to come talk to me. Oh, well, tell him I'm sorry. Tell him I forgive him, and I ain't gonna do that. Just a whole bunch of bullshit. And I'm like, if y'all don't get the fuck away from me, if y'all don't get the fuck away from me, leave me alone. I don't hear what the fuck he's talking about. I don't hear about nothing what he said. I don't give a fuck about that. We're in a situation because he chose to just not be able to control himself, not to be able to handle rejection on the physical level. You know what I'm saying? Because granted, mind you, like I mean, everyone's a top until they're not. So, well, not everyone, but he said when I first met him, he said he was a top. He was at the top with me. He was definitely my bottom, and he would get, you know, I'm a very high sex drive. Let's put it that way. So I guess that kind of messed with his mind because you know what I'm saying. I guess when he older gentleman, you know what I'm saying, everybody else he's a top two, and when he meets me, he's getting dug out 4 to 5 days a week. You know, whatever. And I'm trying to be nasty, whatever. I'm just saying that's what it is. So so we're back there waiting for our thing, waiting for our case to be called, and he is trying to talk to me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Stop talking to me before I swing on you. Leave me alone. Leave me alone before I swing on you, and we both gonna be locked up for real, for real. Stop. Let it go. We'll deal with it in front of the judge. So we got in front of the judge, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And the case was dismissed because the evidence showed that I didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? I was just trying to get my stuff. And my story is the same story I have today. He made Thanksgiving dinner. He offered me a plate. I went to go pick it up. You know what I'm saying? He did that for me once. I thought I was gonna eat with him and hang out with him once not. And it is what it was. So after we but since it was a domestic charge, and he admitted that, you know, saying what I said was happening. He didn't admit to the gun aspect, but he admitted to everything else. Um, so the judge was like, okay, well, this is a fine. Y'all pay the fine, and everything will be dropped and dismissed. That's why I said I've been detained, but there's no felonies on my record because the fact that he had to get 26 stitches in his head, um, that became a felony. It became a felony domestic violence situation. You know, assault with a deadly weapon and stuff like that. You know, all those charges that they had. You know, without hearing the case, but it just basically a self defense and a fine because they said I did too much. I went too far with the protecting myself. They said I should have just like I tried to leave. He wouldn't let me leave. He had a gun on me. You know what I'm saying? What am I supposed to do? Get shot or be held hostage? It ain't happening. But I say all that to say with the whole Castro and what is the guy's name? Somebody tell me the guy's name. The Castro's what? Because I really don't know this man. I don't know this man. You know what I'm saying? Not interested in knowing him, not interested in knowing his because the behavior of what he have is ridiculous. The whole thing of oh well he talked to them, so you see what I say. So you see why no, I don't see why you did anything. You're a grown ass man and you need to be able to control yourself. Putting hands on someone will cause you to get your ass beat or wind up dead somewhere. Oh, thank you, baby. Tommy. I guess, yeah, Tommy. You know what I'm saying? Have you seen a bird in bed with on Farrah Fawcett? Yeah, she was getting beat for a long time till she burned that motherfucker up in that bed while he slept. My point is, I don't understand what's going on there. I don't get it. I don't understand the fact that you say that you love somebody or you like somebody or you want to be with somebody and you putting hands on them. You have to walk around with them with a busted lip, a blackened eye, swollen cheek, whatever the case may be. That is not cool. And all these content creators out here trying to get the story, trying to get the tea, all y'all are doing is putting Castro in danger. Now, listen to Olivia's chat was not kind of pissed me off because, like, no, I don't understand why you're doing this. Walk the fuck away. And him talking to someone on the phone, while that may be slightly disrespectful in your home, No one brought you anywhere. You always have a choice to walk the fuck away, put him the fuck out. But the reality of it is, and then you say that you need to, you're drinking to keep up with him, but you don't really drink like that. Then are you a follower too? See, there's so many things that's not being talked about because everybody's trying to get the tea and trying to be messy as fuck and not really trying to help a situation. Even if you just shut the fuck up and I talk about it, well, it's not because y'all know adding attention to this bullshit gives it fuel, gives it is like fuel, which gives it fire, which has them act up and move on. And I guess Jay Wilson said something yesterday that he was talking to Castro, and Castro said something about he's there because he's in a financial situation. So Castro, like I said, we know Castro lies. Castro is not innocent at all in this because we know the lie that he told Deanna and I about the cabin trip because he was mad. You know what I'm saying? Castro is not innocent. While I like Castro, Castro is not innocent by any means. And I'm not saying that he's trying to be innocent, but the reality of the situation is the fact that Castro is manipulative. He uses a soft voice to smile, and he's silly and funny and playing at this young persona. But Castro, you know what you're doing. If he took you out for your birthday and you're somewhere in a club with another man doing whatever you were doing, while that's no reason for him to put his hands on you, it's also no reason for you to be disrespectful to that man either. If you're not interested in him in that way, or he can't fulfill you in a certain way, let him know that and move the fuck on. But the fact that you said that, I guess Jay Wilson said that you said that you're there because you're in a financial situation where you almost kind of somewhat need him financially is crazy to me. Because I guarantee you, working at, because like I said, I don't know the man. I'm just going by what y'all are saying on here. Someone said he makes $20,000 a year working at what's it called, Family Dollar or Family Value or Dollar Tree, whatever it is. His dad gave him a house, and he really don't work or a gun assistant. There's nothing. I'm sorry, and it's just me. It must be just me. There's nothing. I don't care how financially strapped I am. You will not put your hands on me. You will not threaten me. You would not make me feel uncomfortable. Period. What you think it is, I promise you, it's not. I will lay you down before I allow you to put your hands on me. And I told y'all this previously. My husband and I have been together for almost 25 years. And right after the situation that I just told y'all about with me and this other dude, about a couple of years later, well, several years later, I met my husband. And when this gentleman that I had this situation with called and needed help, my husband was the one that took me over there. Who we rode together was not, you know what I'm saying? Because the guy wanted to borrow some money. He fell on hard times. He wanted to borrow some money. And like I said, I'm still a nice person. I'm still a friend. Friendly was not. But I had my husband come with me was not because I don't want no shit to happen. And this is when we like first kind of met. Like we were probably 6 months or so, 6 to 9 months into this situation. So I went to get this guy some money. And he was like, well, he was scared to call me because he didn't think that I would answer the phone call and help him out. I'm not an asshole. Well, I'm an asshole, but I'm not an asshole to where if you need assistance and help, I'm not going to help you. But the reality of the situation is, you know, like I know, you would never put your hands on me. I'll never be touched in a way that is aggressive. And I don't care what I've done, what I did, what I said, how I act, how you feel. It will not work out in your best interest. And me and my husband have been together for almost 25 years. We've never touched each other in anger. Now, initially, my mouth is still slick. I still got a slick tongue and a fly tongue. So I have said some shit that kind of hurt my husband's feelings. But once he let me know that that's not how he wanted to be spoken to, I've done my best over the course of time to accommodate his feelings, his emotions. Because I can't say I love you, look into your eyes, and see pain and hurt and abandonment that I've caused. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I think we all have some type of domestic situation that we done been through, be it good, be it bad, be it we've been the aggressor or be it we've been a receiver of the aggression. But at some point, we need to walk away. The ones who don't walk away are the ones we hear about that people start selling fish dinners to. Now, Castro, your financial situation has nothing to do with your sense of self and self worth. Every time I hear about stuff like this, my very first video on here, my closing was love yourself, love someone else, respect yourself, and respect someone else. When I go back to look at my very first video on here, I said that in closing. And I told you before, I never know why I say certain things, why I do certain things. But the mere fact that I've said that on my first video, and I tell y'all that that's how I always have treated me and myself and how I always lived. Call me conceited, call me cocky, call me arrogant, call me whatever you want to call me. But I come first. My happiness, my well being, my truth, my integrity, my moral compass, all that comes first. Because if I'm broken or damaged in that way, I can't give you my best. I can't be my best for you when I am allowing outside things and outside substances and things of that nature to affect how I treat you. And I understand people in here are messy. People like the mess. People want the story. And you want to get some inside scoop of what's going on and what happened and things of that nature as to why. But you content creators who just trying to get the tea and hear the story, you're putting this situation, you're adding more fuel to the situation than it has to be. You have two people who seeking attention, two people who can't control their mouths, who can't control their anger, who can't control their physical beings. They think that they have to try to, what's the word I'm looking for? Oppose damage to each other, be it emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially, in order for them to feel powerful. And that's a sign of people who have not grown. You don't have to like it. You don't have to like me. Can't you be mad all you want? But the reality is, you brought your situation onto here. And I'm tired of people on here not telling you the truth. You're not innocent. You do a lot of bullshit. You know you do. Trust me, I was the same way. I know I'm attractive. I know I have good sex. I know that people want to be with me, be around me, just because I'm me. He looks good. He smells good. He is somewhat intelligent. He can hold a conversation. He's someone who has a little bit of money in his pocket. Now, but before the money in my pocket was not, everything else was a compensation. He got a nice size situation. He know how to use it. My whole thing was if I know nothing else, I know I can fuck. That was my situation. That's what I pride myself on. Until I realized that at an early situation, but I realized that there's more to me than just, what I'm saying, good sex. I still flirt. I still play around. But there's more than me than just good sex. And people who are desperate. That's how you when I told y'all, I thought everybody was not even ugly people, because ugly people needs to be flirted with because they need to feel good about themselves. That's true. It really is true. People who have low self-esteem, people who don't feel good about themselves, also need to have some attention drawn towards them. That's why I can come on here when I want to, how I want to, don't care about the numbers, was not. Because all my life I've been someone who has been who have been popular, who have been attractive, who have been wanted and needed, and have people around me. I see it all the time. Growing up, that's why I'm so comfortable with myself now by myself. I can be by myself forever if I want to, and I'll be comfortable with that. Because growing up, I never knew why people were around me. Well, you're around me because you wanted someone attractive around you, someone to there be there to fight for you. Because if you're cool with me and I like you or not, I will fight for you, physically fight for you, emotionally. I will fight for you. Or you're around me because you just want some dick. So I never knew why people was around me, why people would have me around, because it was like, you know, I just never knew that. Because I was always giving onto other people when no one was really giving onto me. They were giving something financially, thinking that, oh, well, that will compensate for everything that I pour into them. That's why, hence the title, once again, open your heart, but never close your eyes. Because there's a couple type of people in this world. People who walk around with an open heart and they close their eyes to all the negative nonsense and craziness that is there, and people who are so closed off that they can't see what's in front of them. You got to ask yourself, who are you? Which one do you want to be? But first, before you even ask that question, you have to make sure that you love yourself. You put yourself first. And sometimes, and this is what I told you when I first came down here to Atlanta, I was homeless. Now, not homeless on the street homeless, but I was homeless without an address. And even when I left the situation was not, I stepped out on faith and did it for myself because I'm not going to sit here and be places. If I don't want to be with you, I'm not, I mean, I try to be your friend still, but I'm not going to be with you using my sex as our connection. Right. The sex was good, but if I'm not feeling you like that anymore, I'm not trying to feel you like that anymore. And I don't want you to think that I'm using you for anything. So, Castro, when you telling Jay Wilson that you're only with him because your financial situation, that's not cool, sir. Before you met him, did you live with your family? Can you not go back with your family? And why aren't you working in a place where you're not financially stable at your age? Because you're not a kid. I'm tired of people saying, well, just a kid. These are not kids. These are grown ass men who make conscious decisions to do what the fuck they do. Casually make conscious decisions to flirt and to be flirtatious with people. It's not knowing that you're in a situation where, let's see, yeah, y'all can say, like, food junkie, you do the same thing. I sure do, but guess what? My man is secure enough to know that I just left him upstairs and kissed him when I came down here. He knows what I do because I'm not changing who I am for no one. He met me out the same way. Now, granted, I will change how I speak to him. I'll be more calm and I won't say passive, but less aggressive when I speak to him because that's not how he want to be spoken to. But as far as who I am as a person, that's not going to change. Not only that, it's about being accommodating to the person that you say that you are with. It's about sometimes altering your behavior to make a situation more comfortable. And me yelling and screaming and arguing and fussing would not make this household what it is. We would both would be struggling mentally, emotionally, spiritually. If I chose not to change, and he's more quiet, as far as he's not going to argue or whatever. So what am I sitting here wringing out my hair for arguing with him? And why am I trying to make him jealous? Why am I trying to make him insecure about our relationship? So that's why when people are like, oh well, he's married and he worried about me. Trust me, I'm not worried about you at all. It's all a game. It has always been a game for me. Because I know what I have at home, in my house, in my bed, on a nightly basis. I wake up to it, I go to bed to it every night. I've been doing that for the past damn near 25 years. Now, Have people been flirting with me? Yes. Have other men flirted with me? Yes. Have I flirted with other men? Yes. Have I flirted with other women? Yes. But that's my personality. I've been flirting my entire life. I'm attractive. Shit, I know how I look. I know how it is when I put it on and people see me and I get stared at and I get walked in. I mean, I'll walk into a room, people wonder who the hell I am. Yes, and sometimes I use it to my advantage. But my husband knows that he has me. He got me. And we're the same mindset is that if you choose to walk away, that's on you. You missed out. Shit, I'm the prize. He does it a different way, but we both have the same mentality. We're the prize. Well, carry your motherfucking ass up out of here then. See, I don't let me just block your stupid ass right here. Fuck you. See, it's always a dumb bitch in the midnight hours talking shit. What is it at? What is this block at? What's this fucking block button? Remove that shit for one. Yeah, I don't have time for that bullshit. Bitch, close your eyes and don't fucking look. It calms me down. But yeah, anyways, this whole Castro and I guess Tommy situation, y'all like the confusion. Y'all like the conflicts. Y'all keep this shit going. And if something happens to where one of those gentlemen wind up seriously hurt, all y'all gonna use it for is fodder. Opposed to shutting the fuck up and stand up out of it. Y'all think the shit is cute and it's entertaining because it gets you numbers and it gets you paid. That's why a lot of y'all don't have shit going on in y'all lives personally. I hate to say it. That's why a lot of y'all don't have shit going on in y'all lives because y'all think that someone else's pain, someone else's destruction, someone else hurt and harm is what's going to help you get paid. That's not fucking content. What they're doing is not content. I understand talking about it, mentioning it, but also move the fuck on with it. Because all y'all doing is, especially people who seeking attention, because it all is attention. They want attention from each other. They want attention from y'all on YouTube, and they think that because they're financially strapped, whatever money is good money, whatever attention is good attention, and it's not. It's dangerous. You don't have to like it. You don't have to, you know, agree with me. I don't give a fuck. Because I'm gonna walk around this home and be comfortable. I want to live my life with my husband and be comfortable with no violence, no animosity, no ugliness, no anger, and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to. I'm not going to say or do things where I'm trying to appease the masses. Fuck the masses. Because the masses don't live in my household. The masses don't pay my bills. The masses aren't the ones that I use my education with. The masses aren't people that really truly care for me. They want to be entertained. They want to use me as a distraction from their lives. And I told y'all, I'm not going to appease the masses because your lives is miserable. Your lives are in shambles. Your lives, you live in a squalor. I don't do poverty. I've done that already. Been there, done that, got a t-shirt and a postcard and a shot glass. That's not where I'm going. Mentally, never been there. Physically, been there growing up. But once I got out of that situation, my mindset kicked into where I always wanted to be. And when you allowing people to hit you, bruise your body, draw blood from you, and they're not a doctor because they're mad, they can't control themselves, they can't control their alcohol. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. No, I'm not gonna get mad easily. But I don't do bullshit either. I don't do dumb shit either. I don't like I said, I have a low tolerance for stupidity. I have a little tolerance for someone who come into my channel who I don't fucking know, ask me some dumbass questions and try to be seen. I hate attention seekers because that shows that you're insecure. That shows that you're not comfortable with who the fuck you are. So therefore, you choose to try to distract and deflect and push it off on me. See, a real motherfucker would have just shut the fuck up and listened to the commentary, or if it wasn't for their or to their liking, they would have just bounced and kept it fucking moving, not dropped down. So no, I'm not upset or angry at all. I just don't have time for bullshit at 6:07, 6:08 in the morning. See the difference? See, everyone else want the numbers. Everyone else don't think that blocking somebody is okay. Even with my small numbers and my small chat, I will block the fuck out your bitch ass and keep it moving. Not mad at all. I choose the environment that I'm in. Hence to what I'm talking about. Castro, choose the environment that you want to be in. And if you want to be in an abusive situation, if you want to be dependent, financially dependent on somebody because you can't do what you need to do financially, then that's on you. See how that works? You see how I can tie your stupidity and your bullshit onto what my topic is? I don't get distracted by shiny lights. Squirrel, that's not me. Never will be me. You choose the environment that you want to be in. And this is my house here on this channel, which means that I invite you or keep you or dismiss you as I see fit. I told you I will not be uncomfortable. I will not be harassed. I will not be talked about when I don't want to be talked about in my home. You are a welcome guest. Wipe your feet, shut the fuck up, and sit the fuck down. Point blank, period. And don't make me upset or angry because I told you that. I'm giving you the rules of this house. As everyone should have boundaries and rules of their home. I'm confused by that. Why the fuck do I need to be angry because I'm telling you how I want to be treated and how I demand to be treated and how I will be treated in my home? Huh? I'm confused. Make that shit make sense. Do you come across as angry? No, you come across as sensitive and you want to control something. Bitch, control your bladder. Control your mind. Control your home. And since you seem to be out of control, I chose to dismiss you. See how easy that is? See how that worked? Give a fuck about having a bunch of people in my chat who's all, because like I said, I don't get numbers over here because I don't do bullshit over here. I'm not going to degrade myself for numbers. I have talent. I can go, I need to go and make the money I need to make without coming to YouTube begging and depending on the kindness of strangers. I'm about, personal interactions with people. So I can look in their eyes and see what the fuck is going on. So they can look in my eyes and see what the fuck is going on. So that make me upset. It makes me know who the fuck I am and what I will and won't tolerate. Y'all don't understand. I told you I'm different. I'm not like the rest of the people on here. I'm definitely confident in who the fuck I am. I let you pass. I just blocked the comment. Then you want to come up with some more bullshit trying to test me. Bitch, I don't get tested. They didn't tell you? He graduated from college with a 3.97 GPA. He graduated summa cum laude. So that means that if I chose to be tested or take a test, bitch, I will pass that. That's how that works. The fuck? Like, I'm confused. And don't make me angry or upset because I don't know you. You can't get me upset. I go upstairs to a king size bed and lie next to a king. The fuck? Anything I want, I get. Anything I want, I have. And if I don't have it, I can easily acquire it. So why would I be upset with somebody that I don't know? Make it make sense. And if that bothers you, girl, you gonna hate this. You gonna hate this. Like that? You 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 like that? Why the fuck would I be mad about you? Bitch, this is my life. This is how I live. What the fuck's wrong with you? Stupid. Like I said, I come on here and shit on a lot of people if I chose to. I'm the asshole. Y'all forgot that. I'm the asshole. Cynthia, why are you laughing, baby? What? They said the bright white got on their nerves and thought I was upset because I blocked their ass. Now, bitch, hope you have a seizure if you keep watching, bitch. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm just saying, don't play with me. I'm that person for real. I'm not somebody who puts on a show just because I want to entertain people. My purpose is not only to entertain you, but also to educate you. Give you something to chew on, hence the name Food Junkie, baby. Chew on that, girl. Now, are you mad? It's a question. Are you mad? Is the question. Simply, like, if I was to walk around, I'll be quiet. Just be quiet. Food Junkie, be quiet. Be quiet. People think, oh, well, I'm not bragging at all. Like I said, once I've known who I was, I've always been that. Once I've known who I was, I've always been that. I lost it when I was going through a little transition when I first moved down here to Atlanta. But once I found it again, it hasn't been lost. Like, you can't troll me. The fuck's wrong with you? You find that you get upset easily? No. I find that I get irritated with dumb shit easily. Yes. Not upset. But I know how to handle irritation, especially here on YouTube. The fuck? But yeah, like I was saying, Castro, other guy, Tommy, whatever your name is, you know what I'm saying? There's no disrespect. Don't know you like that. Castro, I know you a little bit, or I know of you, but keep your shit off of YouTube. Jay Wilson don't mean you any good. All these other content creators that you going on their channels don't mean you any good. Telling your story. What's the story? You allowing somebody to beat your ass. That's the story. You out here being a whore, or so he think you being a whore. Cause I can't say that because Castro, and I did our little thing. You know what I'm saying? I played with you a little bit. Get mad if you want to, Tommy. Shit, I want that boy. It was all a game. It was jokes. Always have been, always will be. I have somebody already, and we're in a monogamous relationship, as far as I know. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, no one like people who want Castro are the desperate people. People who's willing to pay for Castro to go places and go. I could have had Castro up and through here, all up and through here, if I wanted him. Bought a ticket and everything. I don't want that little boy. Sorry. First of all, he's too small. No offense, Castro. You know that I was always told you that you're too small of an individual. I like grown ass men. You gotta be my size a little bit bigger. You know what I'm saying? My height a little bit bigger. I'm 6'3", or a little bit smaller. Castro, what, 5'7"? Please, that's like me fucking a child. I'm good. But yeah, it isn't personal, but it's ridiculous that you're on here or y'all are on here acting like trying to justify what the fuck you're doing and why the fuck you did it. You being mad is no reason to put your hands on somebody that you say you love. You being angry is no need to put your hands on somebody. No, I don't understand it. No, I don't see it. No, I don't get where you're coming from. I don't. Because if that was me, you too would have had 26 stitches in your head. I'm just saying. Y'all need to realize that that's no excuse. And all you people out here thinking that shit is cute and funny, trying to get the tea, trying to get the story, and knowing that that man has anger issues. Why would you make him mad or get him mad or keep him mad on your channel? And when he hang up with you, Catcher got to deal with that. It makes no sense to me. Why would you sit up here and get this man angry on your channel, knowing he's been drinking, knowing he can't hold his liquor, knowing he has anger problems, and then get off the phone, get off the line, get him off there, or what's not, and have Castro deal with that bullshit? I don't get it. Don't answer me. Don't address me. I ain't what you want to do it with, because I'm not him. Don't know you, don't give a fuck about you. Like somebody said, I don't know who that was when she was the person who cussed out old dude over on Jay Wilson's thing. She's like, I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. If y'all both die, I wouldn't care. And I'm saying I don't wish that on nobody was not, but I'm not. If you don't care about your life, I can't care. I can't care about your life more than you do. I can't. I don't. If you want to put yourself in danger because you may be going through a financial hurdle at this point in time, you better tuck your tail between your legs and go to your family and ask for help. Or also, Castro, you have a little quick, your little mouth. If you can't fight, don't have that mouth. I'm sorry. There's no excuse for him to put his hands on you. But if you're not going to leave this individual, you need to find a way to make yourself safe. If you're not going to leave this individual, find a way to be safe in the situation. And I know it sounds like blaming the victim. It's not blaming the victim. It's telling the victim that if you're not going to leave the situation, you need to be safe in the situation, or at least as safe as possible. Which means stop flirting, stop doing what he considers that is cheating, stop getting smart, especially when you know he can't hold his liquor. Maybe if y'all stop all this drinking and coming on YouTube, you'll be a little bit better off. I'm just saying, like I said, once again, it's not victim blaming. It's telling the truth, it's telling what you need to hear. My heart is open to you, but my eyes aren't closed to the bullshit that both of y'all are doing, that I've heard y'all do. I don't know you like that. I don't watch you. I don't know your name. I don't know anything about you. Sorry, I don't. Like I told you, I don't watch all these people. I have to stop getting involved in these people's channels because it's a bunch of bullshit and mess. Everyone want to one up the other person for attention. Everybody want to one up the other person for attention. Oh, well, let me suck dick online. Let me get my pussy ate online. Let me show some domestic violence online. The fuck? Like, that's not entertainment. And y'all say, oh, this is beef sector. Bitch, every sector beefs. Every segment of YouTube beef with each other. The video game people beef with each other. The modeling sector beef with each other. The stripper section beef with each other. The cooking section, the mukbangers. Everyone beefs with each other. Everyone has a problem with someone else because they want that attention. So this is not new to this. It's just where it's probably the lowest brow aspect of it. Ones with the lowest numbers, with the lowest visual aspect on YouTube. Who does it? Happen to be black and happen to be someone that they found each other. It's in the same algorithm. It's sad how people don't have enough self-esteem to do what's best for themselves. Like I said, get mad all you want. I don't give a fuck about it. I don't. Y'all bring some bullshit onto YouTube and think I'm supposed to sit here and listen to it and watch it and not have a conversation about it or not talk about it. Like I said, that really did bother me. It's like, damn, like all these content creators on here talking about this little story, having them up on panels and stuff. The man gets mad, cussing and fussing and trying to read people what's not. You can't read anyone. Well, I got 2 houses of money. No, you don't have 2 houses. Your dad have a house. Your dad had a house. Your dad gave you a house, and I guarantee you the house isn't in great condition because you're not in great condition. I'm sorry. Let's keep the shit real. You can't have a bud mentality but living a life of luxury. You can't. It's just not possible. It's not feasible. You act and react based on your environment. If all y'all doing is sitting around the house drinking and fighting and fucking each other was not, I guarantee the house, I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet. I'm just saying. I will be quiet. But yeah, like I said, I don't get it. I don't understand it, nor do I want to. But that's just my opinion on it. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. I don't think that it's okay. I don't think that it's cute. I don't think that it's cool. And I think that it's shame on a lot of these subscribers. No, it's not, yeah, subscribers too. A lot of it's shame on a lot of these subscribers and content creators who's egging this dangerous, delusional shit on. Well, they don't have to hit the link. Well, they don't have to talk about it. But guess what? You're constantly talking about it in order for you to bring them up there to tell their side of the story. You're trying to goat them into coming up there and talking to you about it. You're trying to, you know what I'm saying, coerce them for your own gain, for your numbers. Yes, they don't have to hit the links, but you also don't have to make it the topic of your conversation every day, all day long either. You don't have to do that. You can't show a starving man or a starving person or a starving animal some food and expect them not to bite. You can't have a glass of water in front of someone who just finished walking through the desert and expect them not to drink it and then blame them for drinking it. Yes, they're thirsty. They want that nourishment. They want that attention. Once again, goes back to, like I always say, this is the most attention that the majority of y'all have ever had in y'all lives. That's why y'all act this way. That's why y'all present yourselves this way. All attention is good attention. No, it's not. Sometimes you need to walk the fuck away. Sometimes you need to back the fuck up. Sometimes you need to just stop and gather yourself, gather your thoughts. Make sure that you understand that you should be enough. Who you are should be enough. And if you don't feel that way, no matter who you're with, they're not going to feel that way. You should be enough not to allow somebody to hit you. You should be enough not to bring out the worst in people. You should be enough not to walk around and brag thinking that it's okay. You should be enough to be able to control yourself. Like, I'm confused by that. Like, I don't understand how you think that you're justified for hitting someone because you're mad. You know how many times my husband get on my nerves? At least once a day. I'm not gonna hit him or scream at him. I'm gonna control myself and ask myself, why am I so upset? Why am I so irritated? Why am I so frustrated? Is it because he's not listening? Is it because I'm not communicating properly? Is it because we have a difference of opinion? And once I realize why I'm so frustrated and maybe possibly upset, I need to be able to communicate those feelings to him accurately. And hopefully he's open to listen. If he's not, then we need to talk about that. But to put my hands on somebody that I say I love is crazy to me. It's ridiculous to me. You don't have to like what I'm saying, but it is what the fuck it is. No one else is going to tell you this. Everybody else trying to be passive. No, I'm aggressive. That's what I do. I don't like it. I think it's stupid. I think that it's ridiculous. I think that it's dangerous. I think that it's moronic. And if whoever takes it personal, oh well, take it personal. I don't give a fuck what you're gonna do to me. You ain't gonna beat my ass. That ain't gonna happen. I'm just saying, you ain't gonna beat my ass. You know. But yeah, I just want to say, Castro and young dude, whatever, Tommy, keep your business off of YouTube. Get some help, get some counseling, get some self control, get some self esteem. Find your way outside of YouTube. Because all these folks doing on here is using you, using your story, using your situation for their own gain. And you're also desperate for attention, desperate to be seen, desperate to be liked, desperate to be talked about, that you're willing to do that. You're willing to allow people to use you, and they get mad when they do. People can only do to you what you allow them to do to you. People will only treat you how you allow them to treat you. Castro, he only hit you because you allow him to. And Tommy, you only hit him because he allowed you to. Don't wait till you're fed up of being abused mentally, physically, emotionally. Because Castro, didn't you say that he talks to you like that all the time? He says some of the most degrading, demonic things to you, and your self-esteem is so low that you choose to put up with that because you think that you don't have any other choice financially but to be with him. Before you met him, however long you met him ago, where were you at financially? Where were you at physically? Weren't you home with your family? Go back there for your own safety, for your own good. You don't. If you think that you're too good for what you're going through, you are. If you don't think that you're good enough for what you're going through, then you won't ever leave there. You think that that will be where you belong. Like I said, I can't want more for you than you want for yourself. I can't want you to be safe more so than you want to be safe. I can't want you to be comfortable more so than you want to be comfortable. If you think that's all you have to offer the world, until your mindset change, there's nothing that we can say. There's nothing that we're going to say. There's nothing we're going to do to be able to change your mind. But like I said, open up your heart. Be open to people. Be open to relationships. Be open to situations. But never close your eyes to it. Never close your eyes to individuals. Never close your eyes and think that it's okay for someone to abuse you. And also don't close your eyes or your heart to think that it's okay to abuse someone. Because that's what it is. It's abuse. It's mental, physical, spiritual, emotional abuse. And if you don't see that, if you don't understand that, no matter how many panels you jump on, this goes for both of you. You're never going to change because you're seeking attention. You're seeking validation. You're seeking financial comfort. And you're not going to get that on YouTube in this sector. I don't care what anyone says. You're not going to get that. And it's just not me giving you the little soft talk. No, just giving you the hard talk because you need it. Both of you need it. It's not me screaming and yelling and fussing and cussing at you. It's not. It's just telling you based on what you presented on here, based on what I've seen on here. This is what I see. This is my opinion. I'm not a counselor. I'm not a psychologist or a psychiatrist. I'm not a counselor. I'm not a minister. None of those things. I'm just an individual who has been in a gay relationship for almost 25 years. I can say there has been no domestic violence over here. Do we have disagreements? Yes. Do we get on my nerves? Yes. Do I get on his nerves? I know I do. Because it's me, baby. I'm going to be me. But what I can say is that we work at trying to be our best for each other. We work at trying to do our best for each other. And why use our hands when we can use our words. I told you, I practice the art of adulting. I practice the art of adulting. Even when I tell people I will meet them for a conversation. That's what I mean, a conversation. But I guarantee you it won't be the same energy they have on here. That's just is what it is. It's not me threatening anyone. It's not me trying to be bad, Billy Badass, none of that shit. It's about me being an adult. Practice the art of adulting at all times. At all times. But yeah, y'all. This is your boy Food Junkie. Like I said, these words may go on deaf ear, but I gave you a little bit of my story, my little backstory as to why I don't play this whole hitting game, why I don't play this whole threatening game, and what I would do if I find myself in that situation. I told you all that at the beginning of the video. I said we've all experienced some sort of domestic situation, be it verbal, be it mental, be it spiritual, be it emotional, be it physical. Leave. If you can't leave, make it very clear that this is not going to happen. This is going to be the first and last time this happens. Like I said, it's either you or me. And I'll be damned if it's ever going to be me. That goes for anybody. For anything. Play with your pussy, don't play with me. Play with your balls, don't play with me. I'm just saying, y'all. But yeah, this is your boy Food Junkie, you guys. If you don't mind liking the video, if you don't mind sharing it, let people know. People get mad if they want to. I'm okay with that. I don't care. But I'm not the one who's in a situation where I can't handle or I can't afford to leave or because what's more important? Like I made a video years ago. I actually made videos years ago when I asked, what's your moral compass worth? What's your self-esteem worth? To have you like this is never gonna ever leave you, Castro and Tommy. This is never gonna leave y'all. So even if y'all break up and y'all chose to still come to the beef sector and do what y'all do, someone's gonna always throw this up in your face. You are an abuser and you are the abused. I don't understand why y'all choose to put yourselves out like that. Hey Jay, how you doing, baby? You know, Happy New Year's to you. Happy New Year's to everybody. I don't get it. I don't understand. I mean, my thing is, but yeah, but like I said, he's not going to listen. He's going to still do what he do and try to make excuses for it. But my reality is, there's no excuse for someone hitting you. There's no excuse for you being in a situation and doing what you're doing, knowing that it's dangerous for you. If you're going to leave, leave. If you're going to stay, stay. But find a way to be safe while you're there. That's all I can say. That's the only best I can say. And it's not victim blaming or victim shaming, anything like that. What it is that you need to be the adult that you say you are, be the grown ass man that you say you are, and make the best decision that's for you. Make the safest decision that's for you. If you think it's in your best interest because you have a place to lay your head, no matter how blackened and bruised it is, how sore your body is from being hit on and beat on and snatched on, how bruised your emotional psyche is. If you think that's the best decision for you to make, I have nothing to do with that. You do you. But if you want to get out, if you want to, and then I think I heard him say something like, Tommy say something like, oh, well, his family knows. For real? I will be damned if my sisters or my brother say that they're being beat on or hit on or punched or whatever the case may be, and me not go up and make a trip somewhere, especially in the same city that they live in, I'll be damned. Shit. I will be damned. I will be damned. And my family knows. Don't play with me with that. I have a story about that too. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Because I don't know you. And coming to my chat saying, guys, chill. What the fuck you talking about? See how I'm saying? Don't allow people to come into your space and just say what the fuck they want to say. And don't ever get it twisted like I'm upset. I don't know you, so don't come over here with some bullshit and you don't say hello first. Don't do that. What do you mean, guys? Chill. So like I said, you teach people how they're going to treat you. And if you don't like how they treat you, you dismiss their ass. What do you mean, guys? Chill. I need you to expound upon that. Who are you talking to? What are you talking about? Exactly. You're right. Choose what's healthy for you. Am I saying, like I said, I'm not going to beat my head against the wall trying to tell you what to do. I can give you my life experience. I can give you situations that I've been in. I can tell you what works best for me. And I hope that you take something out of it that works best for you. Yeah, stay quiet. You fucking chill. See what I'm saying? See, y'all, the people understand it. Oh, well, they're support. No, fuck support. I don't need all that. I got support in my bank accounts. I got support in my home. I got support in my real life. Don't come into my home with dirt on your shoes and not wipe your feet at the doormat. Don't do that. Y'all don't understand. That's people get too fucking comfortable. Don't address me so fucking casually. I don't know who the fuck y'all think I am. I'm not them. Don't drop into my chat with some bullshit thinking I'm not gonna address it. I don't need you here. As long as I get one person over here, or as long as I just say as long as I have the voice to say what I want to say, I'm good. Agree or disagree. I'm not looking for numbers. The numbers that matters is in my bank accounts. That's with an S. Knock on wood. I'm not financially strapped, so I don't come on YouTube depending on money and things of that nature. The kindness of strangers. Fuck a stranger. Fuck your opinion. This is my house. Either you like it or you don't. That's how I operate. I'm sorry. Like it, don't like it. It is what it is. I'm not like anybody else. Oh, don't block them because there's blocking your support. You don't support me. I don't know you. The fuck. I'm not. You don't have tangible access to me. I don't have tangible access to you. I've never been a person who looked at someone on TV or on a video or on something and thought they was aspirational. They won't be my mentor. I don't have access to you. People that I like, people that I draw to, people I have access to, people in my real life, people I can call, people I can talk to, people I can go to dinner with and ask questions with. A stranger dropping down in my chat with some bullshit don't mean anything to me. You're a stranger that's dropping down with some bullshit. Don't play with me. Play with somebody else. Like I said, play with your booty hole. Play with your pussy. Don't play with me. I'm still waiting on you to tell me who you talking to about guys chilling. Like I said, but back to the regular scheduled program. Castro, you definitely need to be able to stand on your own. You definitely need to take something and make some type of difference. Not saying in your situation, because if you love that man, that's fine. But in your life, you need to come to terms with that's not where you want to be. People understand if you don't like your environment, you are the only person to change your environment. You are the only person that can change your situation. He can't change it. We can't change it. Only you. And it's the same thing for you. Because I said, Castro's not innocent in this. He's not innocent in this. He's the only person, and you're the only person that can change your environment. If it's unhealthy, put his ass out. Sorry to say it, Castro, but that's what needs to happen if it's unhealthy for him. If he's not happy, put his ass out or just leave. Don't really get put out, leave. If it's not healthy for you, if it's not safe for you, leave. Or work on getting some help. Start with stop drinking so much. Start with getting a job that can financially support you. Like I understand, like everybody on here wants numbers. Everybody on here wants cash apps and super chats. Like I always say, that's not going to help this person when they're mentally not there. All the money in the world is not going to help you get out of that mental situation that you're in, that emotional situation that you're in. You may have nice things while you're going through it, but you're still going to have to go through it. You're still going to get some mental, emotional, spiritual help in order for you to be your best self. Do your best stuff. And I don't care how you do it. You could do prayer, you could use counseling, you can use just waking up. Enough is enough. But you don't want it to be too late to where something has happened that you can't change, that puts your whole life in jeopardy, one way or the other. It goes for both of you. Like I said, I don't know that man. I know Castro a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He drops down every once in a while. But the reality of it is, you can't be going through a lot of bullshit that's dangerous for you. Coming on YouTube, talking about it. See, my thing is, the Jay Wilsons, the Olivias, the Pizarros, and all the other places that you go and told the story, they're gonna be okay. They don't live in that household. They hear your story, make some money off of us, not talk to you a little bit, really don't counsel you, but talk to you a little bit, let you tell your story. For what purpose? What's the purpose? It's not to help you. Because if it was to help you, they would tell you to leave. Get out. The purpose is to get numbers on their channel. Sorry to say it, y'all, but it is what the fuck it is. You don't have to like me. Y'all can choose to try to cuss me out if you want to, but it is what it is. What was your purpose of having that person come to your channel? To help what? How did you help? Do you think you helped? You know, you don't have to like me. You don't have to like what I'm saying. But if you really truly think about it and be honest with yourself, no one has helped because they don't want the help. And watching someone get upset and argue, fuss, and fight and try to come up with excuses as to why they did what they did isn't helping them. What should have been said was, I don't care how mad you are, don't put your hands on people. That's what should be said. And don't sit there and let somebody put their hands on you out of anger. That should have been said. All this other stuff that those things aren't being said. Because my question, see, my thing is before, like I said, I first watched Olivia's, and nothing against Olivia. She's one of the people that I do watch on here, one of the few. But the first question when he came up there, the guy, well, let me tell my story. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, first of all, you don't control nothing. Relax, chill. My question is, and we'll get to the backstory later. My first question would have been, did you put your hands on him in anger? That's the first question. Yes or no? No, I don't need the backstory as of yet. That's the first question I would have asked. And why do you think it's okay that you put your hands on someone that is a grown adult because you're mad? I don't care what he did, what he said. You made the conscious decision to drive to him for 2.5 hours. You decided to bring him gifts. You decided to go to the club with him. Just like he slid in your DMs. Castro been showing dick on this app for years. Castro been walking around with gray sweatpants with no underwear on, jumping up and down for years. So what makes you think that you're different? He gonna stop because of what? You have the almighty dick or you have the almighty booty? No, that's what Castro is. Castro likes attention. Castro craves attention. He does. Don't make him a bad person, but it is what it is. And you said yourself, he's on here looking for someone to be with. Who comes to YouTube to find a life partner? I'm just saying, y'all, like some things y'all tell people who y'all are and how y'all think and what y'all are about based on y'all talking without analyzing what the fuck you're saying, how it makes you look, how it makes you sound, who you are as a person. I'm just saying. But like I said, no one's innocent in the situation. But I want you to stop putting your business out here on Front Street. Stop allowing people to use you for a storyline, for their storyline when they're not involved in it. Take some advice of making yourself safe, being comfortable with who you are so you can be by yourself at times. But that's another thing. Well, I tell you all the time. A lot of folks on here aren't comfortable enough with themselves to be by themselves. That's what they put with a lot of bullshit that they put up with. I don't know. It's a self worth thing. If you don't think highly of yourself, why should I? If you allow me to talk to you any kind of way, I'm gonna talk to you any kind of way. If you allow me to put my hands on you and you still gonna be there, that's on, you know, I can't do it. I won't do it. What did Olga say from What's Love Got to Do with It? You gotta hit me but one time, Ike. I'm out of here. And anime, if you stay around, you a damn fool. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know, hit me but one time, or threaten me but one time, or lunge at me one time, or attempt to. I wish the fuck you would. Your family be having a goddamn fish fry. I'm just saying. But that's just me, little old food junkie, y'all. But I was saying, you guys, now I'm getting sleepy. I'm trying to take a sleep, go to sleep for a couple hours before I get this day back started. But yeah, I couldn't sleep and that was bothering me. And I wanted to say something for the past couple of days, but it's like the more I waited, the more shit was jumping off, the more shit I was seeing and hearing. And it's just like, damn. At some point, do you have any self esteem? At some point, do you not realize, you know what I'm saying, that you are worth more than someone hitting on you? Do you not realize that it's okay to go through a little financial situation every once in a while, but it's up to you to get yourself out of it? You can't depend on someone else to help you out of it. And what steps are you taking to help yourself out of this financial situation? It's like, damn, but that's just me. That's just a little old food junkie, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've been up and I've been down. You know what I'm saying? Was raised up in poverty, no longer there, but I never had a poverty mindset because I always knew, you know what I'm saying? I always knew this is a lesson. What's the lesson? What do I need to learn so I don't repeat this pattern? Seen abuse. That's not what I will put up with. People try to abuse. They found out quickly that I'm not the one to be abused. It just is what it is. Like we all have been through something. We all go through something. It's how you handle it. It's what you do with the things that you was given. You know. But you guys, y'all have a great day. Y'all be safe on these streets. Castro, I said what I said. Tommy, I said what I said. Y'all both need to find self-worth in yourselves. You can't find that in other people. You really can't. You need to find self-worth within yourself. You need to understand who you are, like who you are. Be honest with who you are and what you want. You both need that. You know, why do you have anger issues? Why do you think that you have to be in control of someone, Tommy? And Castro, why do you want someone to control you? Because that's what he does with the words, with the violence, with the money. It's a it's a state of mind of being controlled. But yeah, you know, and trust me, not jealous. Because I heard Tommy say that a lot of times. Well, they're just jealous. No, trust me, I'm not jealous. I'm good. I'm good. Not jealous at all. Because and definitely, I definitely don't want Castro. Definitely don't want Castro. There's too many things that he does that are turn offs. Sorry, don't mind playing with you, but there's too many turn offs for me. Way too many turn offs. And don't take it personal, Castro, but you've been out there too much for me. The fact that you drink too much, the fact that you smoke, the fact that you're a small, structured person, there's too many negatives that isn't my type. So, not jealous. Don't want him by any means. Because if I want him, he would have been flued out already. Don't want him at all. Ugh. Sorry. I'll tell you, no one on here is attracted to me. Like, no one on here is attracted to me. No one. Ugh. Oh, ugh. That's why when people think that I was serious about playing with you, girl, I knew how to get you. Stupid. That's why I say you alright. Y'all know what alright means. Y'all know what alright means. But anyway, y'all, I'm up out of here. Once again, I love you guys, but it's not important that I love you guys. It's more important that you love yourself. You love someone else. You respect yourself, and you definitely respect someone else. You know what I'm saying? I know people may not see this, but if you do see this, I don't need a response at all because I said what I said. It ain't gonna change because I'm not in a situation where I'm online crying and whining and trying to plead my case of why I'm abusing people or why I've been abused by people. I'm just saying that's what y'all doing, not me. And it's not a read, it's not a roast, not a gag, it's not a drag. It's just reality. Y'all have a great day. Like I said, love yourself, love someone else, respect yourself, and definitely respect someone else. Till next time, y'all. It's your boy Food Junkie. I'm out. Bye.